Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Beaumont speaking. I hope you're all well today on this Thursday, 16th of October 2025. So today we're reading this week's posties, and you might be excited to see that it's an AI and I edition. So there's a lot of information about AI and technology. If you're interested in that subject, this will be a great posties for you to read. So let's have a look at the article on the front of the newspaper, which is called Future of the Mind. Mind uploading is a way to make a digital copy of the human brain. In this digital world, it could be possible that your mind would live forever. You would still know who you are, remember your past, and feel like yourself, but you would not have a physical body. This idea might seem cool, but scientists are not close to making it happen. Many people think the brain is the most complicated object in the universe. Copying all that complexity is a tough task. How to simulate our senses. To make a brain upload work, the computer would need to get the same information that a physical brain gets from the real world. This means a computer would have to replicate all our senses like sight, hearing, and touch. It would also need to imitate things like blinking, heart rate, and the body's internal clock. You can't have a mind without using your senses. Putting someone in a dark and quiet room can be a form of torture. People who cannot feel things like hunger or pain in their body often have mental health issues. For a brain upload, the computer must simulate exactly how our bodies feel and see things. Even small errors in this experience could lead to mental health issues. Currently, scientists do not have the computer power or knowledge about the brain that is needed to create such a detailed simulation. To upload a human mind, the first step would be to create a detailed 3D image of the brain. This needs a very advanced imaging machine. At the moment, scientists are only at the very early stages of brain mapping. For example, they have mapped the entire brain of a fly and a tiny portion of a mouse brain. It might take them decades to find a way to scan all of the 86 billion neurons that connect the human brain. However, technology is developing very quickly, so we can expect big improvements in brain mapping technology. Some people believe mind uploading will happen as early as 2045, while others think it will only happen at the end of the century. So, boys and girls, what do you think about this article? And I have a question for you. If you could upload your mind to a computer, would you want to? What do you think it would be? What do you think it would be good or bad about it? For me personally, I would not want to upload my mind to a computer, because if my mind is uploaded to a computer, I don't know what would happen to it. I'd rather keep my mind inside my brain. So, boys and girls, I would encourage you to go home and read all the articles in this newspaper. And on page 5, there is some very good and interesting activities for you to do. To compare yourself to an AI chatbot or LLM. LLM is a large language model. So here are the articles on how to compare yourself to an AI, and all you need is a notepad or a pencil for the bottom activity, and For the one on the right side of the page, you need a notepad, a pencil, and a friend. So I think this is quite an interesting activity that you can do with your friend, because it will compare yourself to an AI and show you why humans still have some qualities that AIs do not have. So I do hope you can go home, or even do it in the recess with your friend, or you could do it with your brother or sister at home, or even your mum or dad. Be a fun and interesting activity for you to do. Okay, boys and girls, that's all we have time for today's Posties reading. Hope you have a great remainder of the week, and I'll see you next time for more Posties reading. Thank you and goodbye.